Hello, everyone. Welcome to your favorite book board. Welcome to Bookverse. So, I just finished the book Born in a House of Glass by Chinenye Emezie, and I am at loss for words. I don't know what to say. I just finished it, and I knew I needed to say this as much as it lies heavily in my spirit to do so. This book is different. It is far different from anything I have read. I have never seen something like this before. Just like the pastor who said he has never seen the abomination or an abomination conceived with his two eyes being made manifest. I have never seen a book like this. You know, when I started from, if you've been following, you would have noticed I have been ranting intermittently, saying, "Why will she do this? Why will Udonwa do this?" But now that I have finished the book, I have a perfect understanding as to why everything that happened happened. This is a great plot. I am at loss for words. You just have to read this. Truly, when you live in a house of glass, you do not throw stones because it will come crashing down. A lot of things crashed down. A lot of things. The personalities of the character, the karma that eventually came, the fact that such secrets and things began to unravel almost at the same time. Udonwa came to find out that her sister is her mother and her father is not her father. It's her father, but it's not her father. A man rapes his own daughter to conceive a child. A man became a pedophile because of the things he saw growing up. He couldn't control a man of cloth, a man of the garment, a man of church. This is not to say that things do not happen to people despite the position they might find themselves in. It is just to say that things are happening. Many things are happening. A lot of things are happening. A lot of secrets are held in places by people, and it just sometimes all comes crashing down. Now, taking myself away from the story, I would like to say that being a debut novel, the author really did a good job. However, I had issues with the continuation. If you miss a line, you will miss a thing. There was no proper continuation or continuity. You open another line and you're seeing, I'm in South Africa. How did you get to South Africa? She was in South Africa. I thought we were enjoying the trip in South Africa. All of a sudden, they're at the airport offloading her things. And I'm thinking, oh, there was no prior mention as to the fact that she would be leaving soon. So the author really caught us unawares at certain moments. And I think this is something that should be worked on. So when people miss a page or miss a line, it's not as if they're missing out on the whole plot. But aside that, Born in a House of Glass is a book that will question everything that you have come to believe in. It's a book that will raise question marks on family, on character, on individual, on personality, and on what you would consider to be sin. SIN in this instance. The religion says something to be calls something to be sin, to be a sin. Morality calls something else to be a sin. Legality terms something else to be a sin. Born in a house of glass has given us something else to be called sin. What then do we drive to be the sin in this book? Because there are so many things you would consider abominations. I do not even know where to start from. But I encourage you, if you want to be left dumbfounded just as I am, ranting my way through the review because I do not want to give spoilers. I don't know how to tell you to read this book. This is the book for you. Burn in a House of Glass. I actually like it. It's an unusual plot, very unusual plot. However, I still feel that the author, the writing in a way sounded like a book written for like college students. So I feel it could still be made better. But all in all, it was not a bad read. It wasn't a bad read. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you think if you've read this book. And once you've read this book, don't forget to let me know what you think. Till we see some other time. Have a very good day. Goodbye.